Hi and welcome to this video on how to play Hotel California with a capo. So if you want to play along when you have learned it, please follow the link in the video and there I will record a play along session where you can practice. Alright, so let's dig into it. So we're going to start out with putting up the capo here on the 5th fret. So normally when Don Haley sings it, it's up in B minor, but it's a very high pitch that he sings in. So when I do it in the A minor. So it's the exact same chords, just with the capo up here instead of here. But for now we're gonna do it in the A minor. And we're gonna start out with E minor chord. Okay, so we ring it down. Okay, and then we're gonna hit the G string. You can do it together with the D string. And we're gonna do an E7 with a giss in the bass. Again. So, yeah. Then we're gonna go down to D9 with a G sus with a D in the bass, a G sus with a D in the bass. And what you basically do is you take your two middle fingers here, your ring finger here on the 8th fret on the B string, and your middle finger here just above on the G string on the 7th fret, and you do, this is the D and the G sus. Okay, and we're gonna do a little walk up here. So what I'm doing here is that I take my index finger here on the A string and use my ring finger here and put down the index finger on the D string just below on the 7th fret here. Do a roll down on the 5 strings here. Now we're gonna take a C. Sorry. Okay, so I think that is very important, this. So you take the C, ring down. Here with your middle finger on the D string on the 7th fret. And then a G. And then an A minor 7. And then back to the E7 with a kiss in the bass. And I take it here. The way I take this chord is use my middle finger here on the A string on the 7th fret, my point finger here on the 6th fret on the D string, and on the G string I'm going to take my ring finger here on the 7th fret, and I'm going to let the B string ring out, and then on the E string I'm going to take my little finger here on the 7th fret. Okay, so from the top. we go up to the chorus and we do a walk up on the E string here and on the A string. So we say up in the C, and I do it with the middle finger and the ring finger on the 7th and 8th fret, and I take the C. Welcome to the Hotel California. You take a G there, but I will show you a little lick where you say welcome to the Hotel California, and you can take this lick. And this is where instead of just going the G, you can do that, but you can also, you know, variate it a little bit with doing this. And I start here on the G and B string here on the 8th and 9th fret. And I just take the same two notes here on the 10th fret, and I go back and I slide up using my ring finger here again slowly, and I go down in the E7 with the kiss, and I go this little E minor walk up. Okay, so let's take it again and say welcome to the Hotel California, such a lovely place, such a lovely place. So the way I do up to the second part of the chorus here, I say such a lovely E minor, and I do the walk here on the 7th fret on the E string with my thumb. You can use your little finger here, or you can use your ring finger here, whatever suits you best. So you say, you can do, I would do this picking pattern on my way up, so such a lovely face, laying at the Hotel California. And you can do a G, or you can do this other little lick that I will show you. And what we do here is that we take, you know, we had the two fingers here before. Now we're gonna turn it around. So the index finger is back, the one to the left, and the middle finger is one to the right. We go up here and we do a little trio, here, and that's on this 5, 7, 9, 10, 12th fret here on the G and B string, and you do the same two notes, the G and the B, then ring. And you just take your ring finger here on the 10th fret. So yeah, so it says, and it says what a night, what a night, what a nice surprise. A minor 7, what a nice surprise, and E7 with a kiss in the bass. Okay, so let's take the chorus from the top. Welcome to the Hotel California, such a lovely face, such a lovely face. Sorry. Sorry. So that's actually how to play Hotel California by the Eagles, the verse and the chorus. Now when we come to the solo, the rhythm guitar is just the verse, chords, progression the whole way through. So I'm gonna dig in a little bit to the solo now and how to play the solo on an acoustic guitar where you can't bend it, plus you got a capo so you can't bend it at all. But let's dig into it. Okay, so we start the solo with this little pattern on the G string, and it goes okay from the top slowly. So that's the first part. Practice that, and then it goes to sorry. Okay, so it says on the G string here. And you go to the D string on top here on the 7th fret. So the first time you go, and the second time you go, so it sounds like again. And then we do this pattern that you're gonna use a lot. Slowly. And then it goes. And then I do, on the way that I play it, I do a little. Again, here from the 9th fret. Just the same 2 ring strings, the same 2 string rings. And it says, again on the G string here, but okay, so it says again, and you do this. So you could bend it down here if it was the real thing, but you have to slide up here on the 9th fret on the G string and let the 2 B and E string ring. And then it goes. And we go back to the same pattern which I showed you before. Okay. And then I do a little my own thing here. Again. And it goes. And now we come to this harmony part where it says, I'm going to show 2 voices. This is the lower voice, and then you can loop it together if you want to dub it and play 2 voices if you have a looper. So just want to say there's a ditto looper here, just a traditional ditto plus looper this is, and you can loop the first part with the second part and you can play them simultaneously, and then you have a harmony solo. But the last part of the solo goes I'm gonna use this down here and this down here. Second part is a sort of a D chord here. I'm just gonna go down to here, to the 7th fret, and press in the B and the G string. Up here, and then I'm only gonna use this one. The capo will do the rest. And I have to go up here. I go back, capo alone from the left. Capo, so I let the ring it down here, the E, middle, the point finger here, on the B string, the 6th fret, and your middle finger on the 7th fret on the G. And then the second part is, you can do it up here. Go down here. Just my index finger here on the 10th fret. And that's how to play Hotel California, the verse, chorus, and the solo.